only wanted to clean up my digital life. It started as one of those harmless Sunday night decisions, the kind you make when the week feels heavy and you convince yourself that organizing your life online will somehow organize your mind. I was scrolling through old accounts, deleting things I no longer used, when I remembered an ancient email address I hadn't logged into since college. I couldn't even remember why I made it. Maybe for signing up to dumb forums or a free trial of something. The kind of account you abandon and forget. But apparently, it hadn't forgotten me. When I tried logging in, the screen looked almost nostalgic. The old clunky logo, the faded login fields. I typed in what I thought was my password, but the red text flashed, incorrect. Fine. I clicked forgot password. That's when things stopped making sense. Instead of the usual recovery steps, the screen went blank for a moment. Then a single line of text appeared. Drafts waiting for you. No subject, no instructions, just that. And below it, 5 drafts. My stomach tightened. I clicked the first one. The subject line read, "I'm sorry." The email wasn't an apology. It was a confession. A long, trembling admission of stealing from work, of lying to people I love, of covering my tracks before anyone could find out. I stared at it, heart pounding. I hadn't done any of these things. The second draft was worse. It wasn't a confession. It was a threat. It named a co-worker, someone I hadn't spoken to in years, and laid out step by step how I'd make them disappear. I slammed my laptop shut, as if that would make the word stop existing. But after a minute, my breathing slowed, and I opened it again, almost against my will. The third draft made my throat tighten. It wasn't an apology. It wasn't a threat. It was a goodbye. I can't do this anymore. By the time you read this, I'll already be gone. My skin crawled. I checked the timestamps. That's when I felt something cold and sharp in my gut. None of the emails were old. They were all dated in the future. The first draft was stamped tomorrow. The last one, 2 weeks from now. My hands felt clammy as I scrolled further down the screen. The fourth draft was short, but it made me feel physically ill. It didn't talk about the past or the future. It described my apartment. Every line was a detail. Details I hadn't posted anywhere online. The chipped paint by the window. The picture frame above the bed that tilts slightly to the left. The box under the sink with the broken latch. My chest tightened. That box wasn't something anyone could see unless they were here. And at the bottom, in uneven text, it said, "You'll write this one tonight, after the shaking stops, after you stop crying." I pushed back from my desk so hard the chair tipped. I didn't want to read the fifth draft, but it sat there, waiting, like a dare, like it knew I would. The subject line was blank. I clicked. For a second, my screen went black. Not the normal kind of black, but a deep screen-swallowing void that made the whole room seem darker. Then one sentence appeared, not typed letter by letter, not sent from anywhere, just there, burned into the white screen like a scar. "Stop trying to change the password. You'll forget again." I froze. The timestamp wasn't 2 weeks away anymore. It wasn't even tomorrow. It was 1 minute from now. My phone buzzed on the desk. That sound, sharp and ordinary, suddenly felt like the loudest thing in the world. I didn't want to look, but I did. A new email notification. The sender's name chilled me more than any message ever could. It was from me, and the subject line was empty, but the preview text, the tiny grey words under it, showed the first 3. "This is how." The rest was cut off. And then, right there in my inbox, another draft appeared. Number 6. Timestamped for now. Waiting to be written.